Alright, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little different. We're going to be doing a cardistry tutorial. I'm going to be teaching you the move Buzzsaw by Brendan Connor, and it looks like this. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the page, like the video, turn on post notifications, and make sure to comment down below what type of videos you want more, whether it's cardistry, magic, street magic. Let me know down below so that way I can provide that for you guys. So now let's get started. All right, you guys, so in order to do this, you want to have it in high straddle grip, and it helps a lot if you know how to do the lapel spread. I like to do 3 fingers. You can execute this move with having 4, it's up to you. But I like to use 3, so I use my index, my middle, and then my ring finger, okay? And then I place it on this meaty side of my hand here, okay? So while that's there, this is basically the movement. They're gonna be sliding off, okay? Drop some cards, but it's okay. We're gonna be sliding off just like that. And that's what creates the move. So you wanna have light pressure to where it creates this sort of tension here. You don't want it too crazy to where it bends it, right? Because then the move doesn't work. So you wanna just measure it, practice this by yourself, getting the right amount of pressure here to create that bend, so that way they each slide down individually, okay? Even if you need to practice on balancing this, whether it's moving or anything like that, you have it in frame, okay? This is gonna help out your hands too, so that way whenever you need to execute it, you can just have them balanced there. What you're gonna do with your opposite hand, you're gonna use your thumb, and I like to place it on a quarter of the packet. So I like to place it right here, the first quarter of the packet. The quarter of the packet, correct? And then I use this ring finger, the opposite ring finger, to catch. So that'll be what's gonna catch, the opposite ring finger. And that is to help it guide it. So I'm gonna go real slow. It might mess up the move itself because I'm going a little slower. I'm gonna try and do it so that way you guys can get the visual of it, okay? You're gonna guide your hand down at the same time as the cards are falling, okay? So you're gonna put slight pressure, correct? I'm gonna do it without no movement or anything, okay? I'm just gonna use my ring finger to catch, watch. You see how they kind of slid down? That's with no movement. That's just with me practicing the move itself, okay? So, you're gonna square up the deck, put in high straddle grip, get your thumb, and place it underneath the packet, okay? Underneath the packet, like I said, I like to do a quarter, but it really doesn't matter, it's up to you. If I like to keep it about a quarter of the pack, I use my ring finger, and at the same time, I'm moving my hand down, okay? So I move my opposite hand down as I spread these, and that's gonna help guide the cards as they're falling into this ring finger, okay? Watch. And that creates that visual that you want, okay? So when it's faster, it looks like this, right? So I'm gonna put a little more pressure so that way you guys can see the difference of whenever you have pressure and you don't. So if you have too much pressure, it looks like that, like chunky, and it looks not that great, okay? So you want light pressure, so create that slight bend there. Thumb about a quarter of the pack, and get your ring finger ready to catch as you're guiding down. So it's almost a twist. One is going back and one is twisting down, right? So you're gonna go down and up, if that makes sense, down, up. So the movement is down, up. It's a little weird, right? But just imagine this movement there, okay? Thumb on a quarter of the packet, ring finger ready to catch, and then there it is. So, a recap. You want straddle grip, okay? 3 fingers on the top, on this meaty side of your hand, okay? You're gonna put a slight bend, so if you need help with this, you can also push down to create that bend there, as you guys can see, right? So you can see that this is opening up, and it's creating some sort of like an air valve for these cards here. They're kind of popping up. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, okay? But once I have that slight pressure there, my thumb is gonna come on this bottom section here and get a third of the packet. So you kind of want this side right here. I prefer putting my thumb here, but some people can put them here, and it'll still execute the move, okay? See, I'll try it with my hand on this side, still executes it. If I try it on this side, for me at least, I find it to be more smoother for me when I do it from that angle. So feel free to place your thumb wherever you'd like, but I like to do it on the quarter of the packet, and then I prepare my ring finger. So as I drop and pull, that's what kind of helps me there. So, straddle grip, you don't want too much pressure, but you want just the right amount of pressure. Here you can see I'm holding it. It would be just light pressure like this. Real slight. Imagine your hands kind of just pushing off, okay? So here, there's the move right there. and you would just guide the cards down. You see that? So, have my 2 fingers on the top, correct? And remember the meat side of your hand, okay? Line up your thumb with the quarter of the packet. You're gonna use your ring finger to catch it as you do that twist and pull motion, okay? So it looks just like this, okay? So when practicing this move, feel free to alternate, right? So you can go on one side here, perfect, execute the move there. Then, so that way you don't mess up your cards and get them arched like mine. Like mine are like really messed up. I would bend them back, right? And then try the opposite side. And then you can even see Buzzsaw looks great from any angle. You can see it from this angle and you can see it from the opposite side. So look, I'll show you that right now. Look, here's one angle, right? Now here's the opposite angle. So the move looks great from any angle. So that way you guys can kind of see the second action here from the opposite side. Remember, you want to get the high straddle grip, okay? So 3 fingers on the deck. And then here, you're going to use this side and put it on the meaty part of your hand, okay? Once you have that there, thumb is going to go on the quarter of the packet. So I like to use this section, so I place it right there. And then I have this twist and pull motion, okay? So pulling back and twisting down. So down and up motion, I guess you can call it. And I use my ring finger to catch, okay? You guys are gonna see it from the opposite angle, so that way you guys can get a second visual, all right? Okay? I'm using this to catch, watch. And that's how my cards aren't gonna fall. If that's not there, they're gonna fall completely down, right? So ring finger needs to be there the entire time. So remember, slight pressure, you want pressure, but not too much pressure, okay? So you kind of have to play with it and figure that out yourself. So slight pressure right here, thumb on the quarter of the packet, use your ring finger and get ready for the catch. Just like that, and that's the move. If you're using a new deck, this move can be harder because they haven't been broken in yet, but they also look better with a deck that has like a visual borderlines or like visual design. They'll look much better when it comes to executing the move itself. So be patient with it. Make sure to practice a lot, over and over, repetitiveness. Even if you get tired, that's the only way you're gonna learn, okay? And that's the move. That's Buzzsaw. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in for today's Buzzsaw Cardistry tutorial. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this, as well as any other ideas that you guys would like to see, whether it's magic, cardistry, or even me teaching things. Let me know down below. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the page, like the video, turn on post notifications, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.